Hi learners, this is Dr. Madhu Munagala as part of the course offered by Department of English named Language Skills for Engineers. I am going to discuss on the module 2. Module 2 has 9 videos and module 2 is named Vocabulary and Word Precision. As part of 9 videos, today we are going to have discussion on video 1, and video 1 belongs to roots, prefixes and suffixes. Now we will have discussion on this module 1, module 2, video 1. Now look at the words given over there: automation, biotechnology, infrastructure, microscope, telecommunication. So how many of these words are known to you? I can say that you know telecommunication, microscope, infrastructure, biotechnology, but are you aware of automation? Supposing you don't know what is automation, how should you know what is automation without referring to dictionary? So by the end of this lesson, you will be able to decode unfamiliar words by understanding their building blocks. Now, as part of understanding the words, we have 3 terms that we are about to discuss in today's session. One is roots, second one is prefixes, and third one is suffixes. Now first of all, let us know what is the purpose of these. Root words make you understand the core meanings of the words. Okay, when do you use them? While reading textbooks, you come across numerous root words, right? And how do you identify root words? We will have discussion in this session. Then the second term that I am introducing in today's session is prefixes. What is the purpose of it? To understand how meaning changes based on the prefix. And you come across these prefixes in technical documents, and I'll give you a certain list of common prefixes in this session. Besides, when you come to the classroom or when you go ahead with your instruction book, what I mean is professional student vocabulary book that we will be sharing with you, you will come across in it. Then the third word that is introduced today is suffixes. The purpose of suffixes is to recognize word forms and structures. That is very essential in academic writing, and when you observe the suffixes, the patterns changes in your writing. So let us see what is a root word. It is a basic part of a word that carries its core meaning. Now what is this basic part? Let's take up the word biology. The word biology, bio means life, logy means study. Look at the word geology. Geo means earth, logy means study, right? In construction, look at the middle part, that is the root, struct, struct means build. In microphone, phone means sound. In predict, dict means speak. These are all the root words, and these root words are very essential to be learned so that you will be very good at your vocabulary. Now let us have the root detective activity. Once you look at these words, I identify what is the root in microphone, what is the root in transport, what is the root in predict, and what is the root in attract. Okay, put these words on a paper, identify the root words, and when you come to the classroom, we will have discussion on them. Or else, if you want to know the immediate response for this one, phone means sound, port means carry, dict means speak, and track means pull. These are the root words. Now what is a prefix? Prefix is a part of word that is inserted before to the root word, and it is added, I repeat again, it is added before to the word. Look at the example first. Happy, un, unhappy. Happy becomes unhappy by adding a prefix un, which is added. Prefix is pre, means before. Fixing something in before to the root word is prefix. Now can you say re-happy? No, we say rewrite. Write is the root word and rewrite. Okay, so for your understanding, the list of prefixes are given here. Re, it means again. Pre, it means before. Inter, it means between. Miss, it means wrongly. Multi, it means many, right? So in consequently you are given examples also here. These prefixes are commonly found in textbooks and technical communication. Any textbook or any novel or any reading or even a newspaper also, you come across prefixes numerously. For example, auto is a prefix, micro, macro, trans, tele, these are all prefixes, and based on this prefix the meanings also changes. That's why you need to be well aware of the prefixes besides root words, because root word is constant and the meaning of a root word is changed by prefix. Now let us see what is suffix. A suffix is added after a word and changes its meaning or grammatical function. So suffix is added, suffix means after, fixing something after the root word. Prefix is fixing something before to the root word. One is to the left side of the root word, other one is to the right side of the root word. When you add something to the right side of the root word, it is suffix, and when you add something to the left side of the root word, it is prefix. Okay. Now prefix changes meaning of a word, whereas suffix in most of the situations can make you understand what type of word it is, I mean the parts of speech of the word. By changing the suffix, you can make a noun a pronoun, a noun a verb, or a noun an adjective, sometimes an adjective an adverb. Okay. Look at the word process. TION means process, MENT means result, ITY means condition, ABLE means capable of, IZE means make, right? Now root word is communicate, okay, communication. The moment you add TION to the word, it becomes noun. Now communicate is a root word, that is verb. Develop is a verb. When you add MENT, it becomes noun. Product, sometimes it can be a noun, sometimes it can be a verb, right? ITY, the moment you add ITY, it becomes noun again. Manage is a verb, and once you add ABL, it becomes adjective. And supposing you add MENT to it, it becomes noun. Manage is a root word, management is noun, and manageable is adjective. Manageably, when you add LTY, when you add LY, it becomes adverb. IZE, modern, modernize. So what you learned today is a root word, a prefix, and a suffix. Now let us see the common suffixes in academic and technical vocabulary. The list is provided to you. It is easy to understand and you can read also. Examples like communication, automation, productivity, performance, right? Can you identify the suffix in each word? Write all these words in a notes and identify all the suffixes. Once you are into the classroom, we can have discussion on them, or else at the same time when you have any doubts on this, we can have discussion also, right? Here is an example. Example is automation. Auto means self, that is prefix. TION is process, that is suffix. A process that operates by itself. Productivity, productive, product. See, there are two suffixes added to it. Product, IVE is one suffix, ITY is another suffix, right? Product can be a noun or can be a verb. Productive is adjective, productivity is noun again. Okay. Third one, telecommunication. Tele means prefix, communicate is root word, ION suffix, right? Telecommunication, this is a compound word also. So break the following words into parts and guess their meanings. Write them in your notes and bring it to the classroom. These are the words given to you: biotechnology, infrastructure, microscope, transformation, and telecommunication, right? Identify the root, identify the prefix, and identify the suffix. Okay. Now let us find out what you have learned in this session today. You learned what is a root, it means core meaning. You learned what is prefix, it means it changes the meaning, and you learned what is suffix, it changes the form. So understanding word parts can help you: 1. learn new words independently, and 2, understand textbooks and articles, 3, improve your academic vocabulary, 4, communicate more clearly, and 5, prepare for professional communication. So what do you do next? Once you complete watching this video, there is a short quiz available in your LMS, right? So take the quiz and then select 3 roots, select 3 prefixes and select 3 suffixes and create your own word bank and bring to the class, right? Then complete the table also. This table is available in the student handbook given to you. So identify, as I mentioned, that select 3 root words, select 3 prefixes and select 3 suffixes as per the suggestion given to you. Write them like the template is given: word, part, meaning, example and your own sentence, right? That's all for this session. See you in the classroom, and be ready to discuss your examples and share your vocabulary discoveries. See you soon in the next video.